Morning everyone, let's look at the Victorinox Tinker, a very light and traditional EDC knife. We'll put it right there in the middle of the screen. We'll put a buck 110 below it. A Kershaw shuffle above that, so it'll give you a good idea of the size. The handle is 91 millimeters long, or 3.5 inches. It's very light at 2.2 ounces, or 60 grams. Making it a really good size for pocket carry, if you're just going to keep it in the bottom of the pocket. I like to put these little Smart key rings on them. So even though they don't come with a pocket clip, I can just hook it to the side of my pocket and go with it from there. The main blade is 2.6 inches long. Here, we'll open up the buck and the Kershaw and give you a good idea of the size. It's 2.6 inches or 68 millimeters long. It's a spear point with a flat grind. The height of the blade is 0.4 inches or 12 millimeters. And combined with that, the steel is made of 1.4110 steel. It's very stain resistant. I find that this size and type of blade is very good for food prep or just general purpose use. We'll get these out here. We'll take a look at the pen blade. The pen blade is 1.6 inches long, or 41 millimeters long, with a height of 0.4 inches, or 12 millimeters, same as the main blade. It's made of the same steel as main blade, is 1.4110 steel. And the blade thickness is 0.06, or 1 millimeter. It's really good for opening packages, boxes, anything you need to do, any real fine tasks you need to do. If we close that pen blade, we'll move open to the bottle opener. Here you have a bottle opener and a large flathead screwdriver. Bottle opener works really well as far as pocket bottle openers go. The screwdriver also works fairly well. You can use it for light prying, but not much. These are made with pin construction, as you can see if you look inside the handle there. See the little pins there? So it makes a very good screwdriver, though it doesn't lock. So in a high torque situation, it will fold up on you. If you look here on the kick, that little notch there is a wire stripper. And how you use this, you place the wire in there, and then you drop this main blade on it. Not all the way, but on top of the wire, which you then will spin around, and then pull the outer coating of the wire right off. Very handy, very handy. Then we'll move over to the can opener with the small flathead screwdriver on it. The can opener works pretty well, though I admit I don't use that sort of thing very often. The number 1 flathead, or the small flathead, is very good and very useful. But again, it doesn't lock, so very light tasks only. From there, we'll flip to the back side and we'll look at the Phillips head screwdriver. It's a medium-sized Phillips head screwdriver. It works very well. The T-handle gives very good ergonomics, though it has a very short reach because of the way it's designed. And again, don't put too much torque on it because, as you can see, still pin construction. It doesn't lock, so it will fold over on your fingers. And if you look right there, a tiny little hole there in the scale. Put that right there. That is for a needle. Now it doesn't come that way it doesn't come with one from the factory, but you can buy them direct off Victorinox. So if you like to have a little extra needle around, or a pin, then we'll look at the leather all right there, which has the sewing eye. So if you worked really hard, you lost a couple pounds there off your belt, you can add an extra hole to your belt, take it to get some more wear out of it, or get a little more time out of it. The sewing needle also makes it useful for sewing in heavier materials like a good canvas or a heavy leather. The awl can also be used to start minor holes, for if you need like a starting hole for like a small screw. You can just dig that in and twist it a little bit. Get yourself a small little pilot hole started, so it's a little easier than starting it on flat wood. Close that. We'll look at the toothpick. tweezers. The toothpick I don't find particularly useful, other than you can use it to clean out the nail nicks if you're someone like me who uses his knife for food prep. The tweezers are also very handy. So if you get that pin and you get those tweezers, if you're someone who gets splinters a lot, it's a very handy thing to have. And those are available on pretty much every Victorinox, whether it's these transparent scales or these Celador scales, but not on the Alox versions. The Alox versions are just a flat slab of aluminum, so there's no place for it to go. So there you have it. It's an overview of the little Victorinox Tinker. It's a great traditional knife with a lot of use, a lot of knife for the money. It's available for around $20 on Blade HQ or Amazon. And everyone just have a good morning.